Parliamentary elections are on the horizon in Armenia, which could shape the future of this small Caucasian republic. Since gaining its independence from the Soviet Union in 1992, both Russia and the EU have been vying for influence here. I met with Maria Titizian from the new independent online weekly magazine, EVN Report, to discuss the elections and the political climate in Armenia. So what are your predictions for the upcoming election in Armenia?
Well, I predict that the ruling Republican Party will be able to secure not a majority, but will probably have enough of a percentage of the final votes to be able to form a coalition, most probably with the second largest party in the country, which is Prosperous Armenia, and then once again be able to form a government.
A controversial referendum in 2015 made major changes to Armenia's constitution. Maria outlined some of the concerns associated with these changes.
Right. So when the referendum was, a package of reforms to the constitution, which meant that we were moving away from a presidential system of government to a parliamentary system. Now, for all intents and purposes, I think a parliamentary system is much better for the country. Unfortunately, many saw this as a move by the sitting president, whose term, his second term and final term as president, ends in 2018, when the new system will kick in. Many saw this as a move for him to maintain his grip on power and then be able to come back as prime minister and lead the country for yet another 5 years. And that's why the election, the vote during the referendum was a very important vote, and unfortunately the yes vote won.
Maria is also critical of the way the campaign as a whole has been conducted.
Unfortunately, in Armenian politics and political campaigns, ideological debates are always secondary to more populist statements. So we haven't been hearing such burning issues as education reform or healthcare reform. People, even in their foreign policy portions of their platform, it's the same platitudes. It's mostly been about how we can draw a larger crowd and what kind of promises we can make and who we can sell to be the next prime minister of the country. So unfortunately, it's been a lackluster campaign in that regard.
No matter the result in this month's elections, international observers will be watching closely to see if the status quo is maintained or if there is an even more uncertain future ahead for Armenia.